I'm Loren Fogelman, your business success catalyst with businesssuccesssolution.com. Work with mission-driven entrepreneurs who want to make a difference in the lives of their clients and also want to have a profitable business that supports their lifestyle. Today's topic, how money blocks interfere with success. We all have a story. Some of our stories lift us up to the possibilities. Others put the brakes on our success. And when you have a story that's getting in the way, especially a story about money, what purpose does it serve? Is it working for you? Now, our stories are based upon beliefs, and beliefs are a combination of thoughts and emotions tied together. And how do we get those? Well, we get those from the events that we've experienced, from the people around us, from our culture and where we live. And I want to say, if you're not really liking your story around money, then let's go ahead and do a rewrite. Let's turn those money blocks into money flow. And here are the 5 steps to get you started. 1 is evaluate. Evaluate your old story and decide, is it still working for you? Do you really like it? Or does it make you really uncomfortable when it comes to money? After evaluate is evidence. Who else do you know that has a different story around money? The type of person that they decide they want to do something and the possibilities arrive. They are able to do anything that they want to, and their question is more about how to make it happen as opposed to if I can or do I deserve it. And then we go to explore. What you want to do is explore the possibilities of letting go of that old story. If you didn't have that belief or that story any longer, what would change? And that really opens you up to that next level of thinking. And then there's effort, because any type of change, especially when you're creating that new story, takes effort. And you have to decide whether you want to put in the effort or not. But the bottom line is your decisions influence your future. On the other hand, there might be a downside to change, whether it's the downside of success or the downside of disappointing other people, that risk of failure, or anything else that might be holding you back. So just think about it. What's the upside, the downside, and are you really satisfied with where you are now? And then we go into expand. Expand is where you get to rewrite your story. You are ready to just open yourself up to the possibilities. And when you do that, I encourage you to suspend judgment. Just allow the new story to flow through you without censor and see what shows up. Now, a lot of times we have expectations, and expectations can sometimes lead to disappointment. So when I'm working more closely with something, what I encourage them to do is, instead of focusing on the expectations, which has to do with the money, which has to do with amounts, which has to do with numbers, I want you to focus on the intention, which focuses and emphasizes more about your actions and your attitude. If your actions and your attitude, your intention is in the right place, you're more likely to really hit those expectations, which tend to be out of your control. Now, you might be thinking, it's easy for me to be talking about it, or it's easy for those other people to do it, but this doesn't feel so simple for you. Let's go ahead and do some tapping around it to see if we can bust through some of those money blocks. So what I would like you to think about is, what's one thing about money where you don't feel that you deserve it, you're not comfortable asking for the sale, you don't think that you can raise your prices because who would pay for it at that level of investment? So what's one thing about money that you feel really keeps you stuck and always in that struggle with it? And get in tune with what it is. The more specific you can, absolutely the better. And when you think about it, what emotion comes up for you? Now that you have that emotion, get really specific about it. Go ahead and give it a level of intensity, from 0 being absolutely no intensity at all to 10 extreme intensity. It's like really a hot topic for you. Now that you've rated it, see if you feel it in your body anywhere. When you tune into what that money block is for you, that old story that's not working any longer, just sense, is there anything going on in your body anywhere? And if so, where and what does that feel like? Great. Now that you're tuned in, let's go ahead and do some tapping around it. And if you've never done EFT, the emotional freedom techniques, it's like acupuncture, but without the needles. It works with your energy system, which is known as your chi. Not going to make this any worse than what it is, and possibly could eliminate that money block whatsoever. So once again, you're tuned into what that story is for you. And on the side of your hand, it doesn't matter which hand, with the fingertips of your opposite hand, tap on the side of your hand with about the pressure of drumming your fingertips on a tabletop. And then go ahead and repeat after me. Even though I feel stuck in this old story about money, I've had this story for a long time. I've inherited it. I deeply love and accept all parts of myself. And I'm ready to look at the story and write a new one that's better suited for my success and where I'm going. Now let's go ahead and tap above our eyebrows. This old story about money. Go to the side of your eyes, right in the corners where the upper and lower lids meet. I never have enough. Under your eyes. I'm always chasing money. One hand on your nose. It seems like I have to fight for every penny. And I don't know why. Under your lips. This old money story just drains all my energy. Collarbone. I'm barely making it, and I don't like that. Under your arms. But who's going to pay for my services at a higher rate? Top of your head. Chasing money is tiring. I don't want to do it any longer. But I'm not sure about alternative options. Go to your eyebrows and let's do some positive tapping statements now. I'm open to the possibility that I can rewrite my story around money. Go to the side of your eyes. I love the possibility that I can have as much as I need. Under your eyes, right on your cheekbones. Money is just a form of exchange. It's not positive or negative. It's just how I look at it. One hand on your nose. If I can discover the value and articulate what I have to offer, then the right people will be happy to pay for the transformation. Under your lips. A part of me knows that it's fully worth it. Collarbone. I love the possibilities of saying yes with the right opportunities and knowing that I can do this. Under your arms. I choose to focus on abundance and a positive exchange of what I have to offer in return for payment. I like that thought of opportunity. Top of your head. I'm excited about the new possibilities, getting into the flow, knowing that I have something valuable to offer that changes people's lives. It's worth every single penny. Go ahead and stop tapping and take a deep breath in and exhale. And just check in with yourself. If you tune into that old belief about money that you were focusing on in the beginning, that energy level that you had around it, did it go up? Did it go down? If you felt it in your body anywhere, did that change in any way? Tune into that. And that emotional intensity, did that go up or down? And if so, what did you notice come up? If you're not at a zero, I suggest you go through this round of tapping with me, getting even more specific on what your story is about money and how you would like to change it to something better suited for where you're going. Please go ahead and write a comment. Let me know what you thought about this, how you're going to rewrite your story of success, and to recognize you're in charge of your destiny. I want to hear what you're choosing to do and how you're choosing to take control. Once again, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Click the likes button to pass it forward. And if you're interested in how to grow your ideal six-figure business, go to my website, businesssuccesssolution.com/success. Click the Get It Now button, put in your name and email address immediately. You'll get the free copy of my book. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and how you're rewriting your story of success. Loren Fogelman, Business Success Solution, where growing your business is my business.